So hello guys. So hello guys. It's another Tuesday again. Another time to do some giant trading, and let's see how this week is actually going to go. So the previous week gave us some good trading opportunity for those of you who took the opportunities, and for those of you who didn't take it, well, you have another week again where you can actually catch up with all our signals as well. So if this is your first time here and your first time joining my trading, then you can kindly smash on that subscribe button. Also check the video description and join my Telegram channel where I'm going to update everyone about how the signals are going once the trades kick off. So without taking much of your time, let's get straight. Let me do it. Let me share with you a step-by-step guide on how. Let me share with you this free trading signal. So sorry for that. I thought I was recording a tutorial. So now back to work. But before we begin, let me just share this to the people in the community over there on Telegram, so they will be aware that we are actually live. So let me share this with them as well. So I'm just going to open YouTube and then get a link and share it with them. So I'm just going to grab this link right now and then share it over there with them. So now let's get straight to trading. Now, after I finish up with a pair that I'm actually going to look into, I have a long list of pair here. So if your pair isn't part of it, you can let me know down in the comment section and I'm going to work on it as well. But for this night, we are going to kick off with GBP USD. Now, GBP USD is one of the most stable currencies when it comes to trading. I really love its movement because it do follow market structure such as price action and all of that. Now, the strategy I'm going to use in this live stream as well, I've already recorded a video about it that will be dropping later today. So a few hours after this live stream, I'll be releasing that video as well. So first of all, as I normally analyze, I'll look at it on the daily time frame. And on the daily time frame here, we can see that we have a clear uptrend within this area here, which shows that our GBP USD is on an upward wave. So for that reason, I'm going to mark out this swing high here, and then I'm going to mark out this other swing high as well. Now I'll be looking forward to take trade in between these two levels like this because there's a decent amount of pips movement between these areas. So after this, I'm going to drop over to the 4-hour time frame. Now on the 4-hour time frame here, I can see that I have a demand level here. So for those of you who don't know, I simply trade supply and demand. I go for a very simple supply and demand approach. That's what I really trade. I don't trade anything complicated. The reason for trading supply and demand is that it gives you a higher win rate and it makes your whole chart very neat, simple, and straightforward. So remember, on the daily time frame, we saw that the market was an uptrend, which shows that what our GBP USD is going to look for a buy point within this area here. So that is the reason why I'm marking this demand level here. So here is about 22 pips for stop loss, which is really worth it. Now, apart from this old demand level that we have here, if we take a look at the current market structure, we can notice one thing, that the market is going to the downside. So let me bring it all together so you can see what I'm referring to. So looking at this 4-hour time frame, we have a market shift within this area here. Let me go back to the 1 hour to make it more clearer. Yeah, looking at it from the hourly time frame, you can see we have a market shift at this point here. Let's mark it out. We had a market shift here. Now, for those of you who don't know market shift is the same as our change of character. So this is just SMC trading. So most of you will be used to the term. So break of structure here, and then another break of structure right here, followed by another break of structure. So following all of this break of structure shows that the market is a clear downtrend, so we should be more focusing on looking for selling opportunities. So now after marking them all out like this, the next thing we need to do is that now we need to identify our demand levels, or our supply levels in this case. The market is a downtrend, so we'll be looking forward to actually take sales position because the market is a downtrend. Now the only reason why I will consider taking a buy trade from this level here is simply because this level is on the higher time frame. This is a demand level on the higher time frame. That is the only reason why I'm marking it here. Now apart from that fact, every other thing in this market indicate that the market is a downtrend. And from where the market is right now to this particular level is about 50 something pips, which shows that what there's still room for the market to move lower to this point. But we can't wait for that. We need to identify following up with a new market movement, which is the downtrend the market is creating. Now for that, let me come over to the 30-minute time frame to see if the market has given us some clear demand levels in the market here. Now looking at here, the market did not print any reasonable demand levels on its movement. So the criteria that marks up my demand level is simply that marks up my supply level is simply a market in this manner. So let me just show you what I mean when I'm identifying my supply levels. So if I'm to identify a supply level, I need the market to be in this structure. A small green candle, and then a bigger red candle. And then a bigger red candle. Now this what indicates my supply levels, because the green candle becomes the candle that I use to wash out for the supply level like this. So since I haven't gotten that, it shows clearly that what the market did not give me any supply levels to identify within this point. And this is due to the NFP from last week. If you look at it right now, the market hasn't given us a good supply level. We can't identify this one here. This one here can't really be identified because the market hasn't given us a break of structure yet. The only time we can identify this level is when this market has officially taken out this area here. It's when this market eventually sweep out this level here before we can see that we've gotten a supply level here. So since the market hasn't done that, we can see clearly that the GBP USD hasn't given us a trading opportunity. So as we do, we move on to another pair because we don't force trade over here. So yeah, this is the only place I can look at for, but it hasn't given me that break of structure, so I can't really consider it. But let me look way backward. No opportunity. The only place you can spot opportunity here is definitely on the 4-hour time frame, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's on the 4-hour time frame. If you take a look at the 4-hour time frame, here is a clear supply level here. Here's a supply level, and then here is your liquidity. So looking at GBP USD, we only have tradable levels on the 4-hour time frame. Apart from the 4-hour time frame, you cannot identify any other levels again. So if you are someone who trades a higher time frame like I do, then you can take a look at the 4-hour time frame, because this is a clear area that led to a break of structure at this point also. So yeah, for those of you who want to trade the higher time frame, here's a trading opportunity for us, because I'm still going to take it. If the market comes there eventually, I'm going to take it. Now what we need is that we want this market to actually come back to retest this top here. So we want GBP USD to trade back to this level here. That was the wrong position. GBP USD to trade back to this supply level that we've identified here. Once the market gets here, and then it gives us a bearish close. Once it gives us that bearish close on the 1-hour time frame, then we'll take a sell from here, keeping our take profit at this extreme demand level over here. So that would be a 1:6. So let me just consider how many pips we are using as stop loss. 14 pips as stop loss. For safety reasons, I'm just going to expand it a little bit to 20 pips. Okay, 1:5. Yep. So this is simply what you are looking for on GBP USD. Take note of the time frame I'm using here. This is the 4-hour time frame. The reason I'm using the 4-hour time frame is because the 1 hour did not show us any trading opportunity, and I don't want to go below the 1 hour when it comes to I don't want to go below the 30 minutes when it comes to identifying my levels. So since the 1 hour and 30 minutes did not give us any levels, for that reason we focus more on the 4 hour, because the 4 hour is what has given us the levels we are looking for. So we'll be waiting for us to take a sell if the market trades back to the 1.31240 level, and that gives us a bearish close around 1.31176. Once we get a bearish close at that level, we'll quickly take a sell and keep our stop loss at 1.31374. Now, if the market eventually breaks out of this demand level, do not take this supply level, do not take the trade again. I repeat, if the market breaks out of this level, don't take the trade again. But if it gets to this level and then gives you a reversal to the downside, then good, you can take the trade. But in the case whereby the market just got here and then quickly broke out of it before coming back into it, our advice is to stay out of it, because that looks like a trap now. Now that is simply it. So we are looking forward to either sell from here, or we can get a buy from this extreme low here. So there are two ways in this market. Looking at the higher time frame, we can clearly see there are two ways, because the daily time frame is showing that what there is some buying room in the market, while the hourly time frame showing that we should take some sales before considering the buy. So either way you choose. So now the best thing you can actually do is to join the Telegram channel, so in case these signals get triggered, I share them with you immediately. So now here is it. It's either we sell from here, or when the market gets to this old demand level, it gives you a reason to buy it by giving you a bullish close outside the demand level, then we'll buy it. Or it comes over to the supply level, give us a bearish close, and then we sell it. So that's simply the only things we are looking at for in this market. So if you have any comments, you can actually drop them. I'll be checking it live also to make sure that I'm catching up with everything. So if you have any comments, don't forget to let me know as well. Now, next up is simply Euro USD. So since I have GBP USD, I won't waste my time actually looking at Euro USD, because they most at times have the same setups. So I'll just remove drawing and I'll come over to GBP card. So now let's do it on GBP card as well. Looking at the daily time frame again, GBP card here seems to be creating a range within this area, as we all can see on the daily time frame here. We had this high here, which is a clear resistant area on the daily time frame, guided by, should I say, a mouth watering. So I'll consider this last low here also. Then I'll come over to the 4-hour time frame. Even on the 4-hour time frame, this market is on a clear range. So we can't, because the market breaks structures to the downside, then breaks structures to the upside again. So it really looks confusing. All this was caused by the NFP. The CPI this week, the PPI is going to arrange everything. But regardless of that, we can see spot some trading opportunities within this market on the 1-hour time frame here. Let me pull it up together. If you look at the 1-hour time frame here, we can say the market give us a last break to the downside here. So I'm just going to call this one the market shift to the downside. Market shift to the downside, and then give us this area, so our area of liquidity. You can see it's trying to create a triple top there, and every triple top there has a lot of stop loss above it, which simply means that that will be an area of liquidity where a lot of beginners will be putting their stop losses. Now here becomes our demand level, our supply level. I keep calling it demand. Here becomes our supply then. So for GBP card also, we are considering a sell on GBP card. because the overall market is giving us that sell vibe, even though it had a major rejection from here. We are only focusing on the current market movement. If the current market movement shows that it's going downwards, we have to focus on that. I thought I used to have a moving average indicator right here. You can see even the moving average has shown a sell at this point here, but I'm not taking any sell here because I know that there will be a lot of stop losses. You see, a lot of people who trade the moving average alone are going to take sells from here. They keep their stop losses right above here. Now that's where the idea of liquidity comes in. It simply comes here, tap all of these stop losses off, and then continue its downwards trend. So now here's our first supply on the GBP card. Here becomes another supply. So for those of you who are new to my live streaming, please, on my live streaming, I don't just come here to live stream. I also try breaking down my strategy to you so you get to understand exactly what I'm doing on the chart, so you don't get confused. So here we'll be waiting to take a sell on GBP card. Taking a sell from here, I'm going to consider this level over this other level here because this level led to this market shift down here, so I'm going to consider it more than the other one. Don't worry, my video that will come out later today will break down to you every single thing you need to know about identifying your supply and demand levels and all of that. Now this trade is actually going to give us a solid whipper. You can see it here. A solid whipper is what we're actually going to get. Now what we are waiting for is I want GBP card to trade to this level, give us a bearish close aside. Now once you give us that bearish close on the 1 hour time frame, please note we are looking for that close on the 1 hour time frame. So once it gives it to us on the 1 hour time frame, then we quickly get in. Now if you are someone who's used to the 30-minute time frame also, yes, the 1 hour 30-minute time frame often gives the best close. So if you get the close on the 30-minute time frame also, you can take it. If you get it on the 1 hour time frame also, you can take it. So personally for me, I'm going to take it on the 30-minute time frame because I prefer the 30-minute time frame movement. Because two of the 30 minutes is going to create 1 hour. So at the end of the day, a 30-minute close is also worth taking. So I'll just adjust it a little bit. Yep. Let me see how many pips we are using as stop loss. So we are using 13 pips as stop loss. That means approximately 14 pips plus spread. Everything might be 15 pips. I don't know which brokerage you are using. And then we are targeting 68 pips as our take profit 1. Now if here becomes your take profit 1, then we can look down here as take profit 2. So once the market gets here, as usual, we can continue. But I know the market is not going to go below this area here because this is a key level also. So here is it on GBP card here. A solid 90 pips. That's what's taking. So here are the entry information. So on GBP card, we are looking forward to take our entry at 1.77855. We are looking forward to sell it. Your take profit is at 1.76948. And your stop loss is at 1.77992. Very close stop loss. So in case the market breaks out of the level, it taps you out immediately. No time to waste. Now this is simply it on GBP card as well. So I'm just going to keep my alert here because I really love GBP card. Now that's my alert. I'm just going to tag it to it here. So that's simply there. I don't use limit orders. The reason I don't use limit orders is that this market can decide to just come here straight without tap my trade, and then will not even give me the bearish close that will confirm my entry, and then it will continue going and then go and hit my stop loss. So for that reason, I don't use limit orders. I set alert. When the market gets there, it triggers it. Then I come and check it. Once I receive the notification, if it gives me the bearish close that I'm waiting for, then I'll take it. If it doesn't give me, I'll just let it be. Now next up is GBP JPY. Okay, this one is like I already had a setup to sell it long ago. So you see multiple sell setups on GBP pair simply shows that what the market is actually going to sell. Now take a look at this one here. I'm waiting for the market to pull back into the 1.188.812 level. I want this market to actually trade back here like this. From here, get inside here, give me the bearish close, and then I'll take the sell. And at the same time, you see this one will match up with the 200 moving average, which shows that this is a very strong level. Now I'm not going to break down the strategy in every single market I trade. Some market I just have to go straight forward and then share everything you need to know with you. So for GBP JPY as well, we are considering taking a sell position at 188.8 1.12. Now before you take this sell position, make sure the market has gotten to 189 and it gives you that bearish close. First of all, allow the market to trigger into our demand level, our supply level that we have here. Let the market get to this supply level and then gives you the bearish close. Now once you get that bearish close, then you can comfortably take the sell position. That's simply it. So the market gets here, gives you that sell position, that sell confirmation, you sell it from here immediately. So here are the entry information. Entry price at 188.812. Your take profit at 182.798. A very long trade. And then your stop loss is at 189.634. So you are risking how many pips for stop loss? It's about 87 pips stop loss position. So you can go down to a much more lower time frame and then modify it. But for me, I'm going to use a lower position size and then I'm going to take the trade, because this is a very long trade. It's a trade that once you take that position, you keep it there and then you just go and focus on other things. Yeah, I've done it before and I know I can still do it again. I've done 700 pips before, so on GBP, JPY, so I can also do 600 pips. Now, very simply it. However, this kind of trade can actually take you weeks to actually hold it. So whenever you're taking this position, you just have to be careful. Now, the reason why I love this position and I'm really trusting this position is the fact that what you can see, just give us a market shift here, created a supply here, give us a break of structure right here. Now it's coming back to it with lower momentum, and at the same time there's a lot of free space here that the market can actually travel. You can see there are a lot of free space here that the market can actually travel before it gets to the next demand that we'll have in the market. That gives it a high trading probability. Now let me check up if there are any comments. So now that is it for GBP JPY. I'm just going to move on to a different pair right now. USD JPY. It will be on the same level as GBP JPY also. This one is selling it from this top level here, because it also gave us this market shift here. This one, let me just mark out the whole of this place here. This one got a market shift. So yeah, the whole of this place is now just a mere liquidity pool here that the market will come and sweep out. Sweeps this place out, gives us our stop loss right here, our entry right here, our stop loss right above it, our take profit one at this level here. Now this will give us a solid how many pips? 70 pips stop loss, almost that of GBP JPY as well. And then 300 and something pips as targets. Let me just say 300 pips as take profit one. Then you can extend it, because the market looks like it's going to come over to this psychological level of 141.00 or 140 level. So for that reason, we have to target that level with our overall trade. So here's a trade on USD JPY. For those of you who trade USD JPY, entry 144.756. We are selling it. Stop loss is at 145.44, and then take profit is at 141. Let me just send to 141.00. Yeah, we are just targeting that psychological level right there. That gives us 378 pips target. So this simply it as well. Now, for those of you who take all of this trade, now here is one thing I'll tell you. Know that we are using about 70 pips here as stop loss. Now, once the market triggered it, we are using this sort of pips as stop loss because we are taking our trades on the higher time frame, and that's the only thing. Those are the things you get on the higher time frame. A good trading opportunity, very bigger stop loss position. Now, what you need to do is that once the trade start moving into your profit direction, maybe you are in profit already, what you can simply do is that you can then set your trade to break even. That's one thing I normally do. Like for example, if this market eventually comes here, trigger my entry and then move up to a level like this, I'll just set my trade to break even, or I'll close 50% or I'll set it to break even, then I'll let the rest keep running. This is simply how I do my trades. So yeah, this is it on on USD JPY as well. I don't see any buying momentum in this market at this point. Now let me move on to most tradable pairs like the is it GBP AUD. Let me look into GBP AUD. Okay, it's way down below. So now let's take a look at gold. Gold also have been helping us these past weeks. I've been getting some decent trading opportunities on gold. So looking at gold here, gold is on, let me turn off this moving average. Gold is on a serious uptrend. We can see clearly that gold is on a serious uptrend. And within this uptrend, the only place where we'll have a clear demand on the daily time frame is as far back as 2391. That's where we have the demand level here. So now we can see that the market newly wiped out this top here by giving us a new higher high to continue its uptrend. So let me just come over to the 4-hour time frame as usual. Now let's take a look at what it's doing on the 4-hour time frame. I'm going to take here as a measure an internal market shift. And then market did not give us a break of structure, quickly switched over to the upside. However, despite switching over to the upside, we have a clear, very strong resistant level here. Very strong resistant level here, which simply means that the chance of gold buying out of this area is very tiny. So for that reason, I'm still going to look out for the same sales that I observed last week. Looking at gold right now on this 1-hour time frame, I can't really identify any good supply and demand levels. So for that reason, I'm going to go over to the 30-minute time frame, which is the last time frame I look at in identifying the levels. So looking at this time frame here, we have a demand level right here. And this demand level give us a double bottom here as well. Can be considering a buy from here, 24.89. Here is the only supply level you have here. You dare not take a supply trade like this on gold. This one will ruin your whole trade. So looking at gold right now, you can see after this shift to the downside, it gave us another one to the upside right here. Give us another shift to the upside. And then this shift followed by a break of structure. And then quickly give us another shift to the downside again. But couldn't give us a break of structure, but give us equal lows. And then from this equal lows, it gave us another minor shift to the upside. So looking at the 30-minute time frame, we can say we are looking forward to taking a buy trade here, looking at what is giving us on the 30-minute time frame. So I'm patiently going to wait for gold to come as low as 20. Here's also under demand level here, but this demand level looks really risky. I would rather wait for the market to come to this lower one than take a trade from this higher one here. Even though this one led to a break of structure, I would still prefer the one that is far back. So on gold, we could be looking forward to take buys from So let me see how many pips are stop loss. This is a 30-minute time frame. Let me just have it there. So here's a trade on gold. We take our buys at 2489.107. Our take profit at 2508.413. And then our stop loss at 2484.240. This is the only place where I can consider taking a buy on gold, looking at the current market movement. Because the market might come back to this resistance area that I created over here again. So looking at that, I'm going to look forward to taking a buy on gold during the week. So I'm just going to set an alert there. Don't think this place is too far for gold to move. It's not really far for gold. Gold can just use a single within 1 hour and they come and arrive at this point right now. So yeah, this is a target on gold. Here is your target 1, and then you can extend to this place here as your target 2. Because the reason why you're trading supply and demand is to catch high and longer trades. So if you have any pair that you want me to look into that I haven't dropped, you can kindly let me know down in the comment section as well. That's how I keep coming to visit the comment section to see all your pair that you've requested. Now, next off, let's look at silver. Last week I had a stop loss triggered on silver during the news. Apart from that, silver is also giving some good vibes as well. So let's take a look at silver market position. Let's look at the daily time frame. Daily time frame shows silver is on a downtrend. You can see. Daily time frame shows that silver is on a downtrend. But they're going to give us another break of structure here, which could keep us worrying. Here was the supply level that it reacted from. I mean a demand level. So now let me just come over to the 4-hour time frame. Now let's take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Quickly had a shift to the upside. And then a new sweeper to the downside. Followed by a break of structure. So silver is on a sell side movement, so we are considering sales on silver. Now looking at silver right now on the 4-hour time frame, we only have one supply level, and this is this one here. And this supply level really looks trade worthy because there's a full LTA here, which simply means the market is going to move here, and after that is going to do its normal downward job. So now I'm just coming over to the 1-hour time frame to come minimize the level. Yep, here is it. Look at the 30-minute to see if we can go smaller. Well, we can't go smaller here, but the 30-minute give us this 2 candle liquidity here. So we'll be looking forward to take sales on silver as well. So we want silver to actually trade to this level here. Our stop loss here. Silver is highly volatile, so when you are entering trade on silver, please be very mindful of your risk. Silver is highly volatile. Like silver is, I thought gold was the most volatile market until I started trading silver. I realized that silver is the headmaster of volatility, way more than gold. So here is the plan here, nothing much. We want silver to actually come over to this 28.77722 level. What a nice number. From here, it gives us a bearish close on the 30-minute time frame or the 1 hour time frame. So for me, I'll go with the 30-minute time frame. Give us a bearish close on the 30-minute time frame, and then I'll quickly take my sell. Target 27.68888 level, but I don't hit the trade. 8888 level as your take profit one, and then your stop loss, just keep it at this top here at 29.02151. That will be your stop loss. Here's your take profit one. And then if you want to extend your take profit, you can look at this low here where silver gave us a demand. Here's where silver gave us a demand at the 1 hour time frame. We can look for this demand as our take profit too. That will give you a 1:5. Now simply here is the target on silver as well. Let me just open up the values for you to see. Now your entries are 28.76220. Your take profits are 27.33979. And then your stop loss are 29.02151. Now you can join my Telegram channel. As I keep saying, every single thing is going to be shared over there. Okay, BTC USD, we're actually going to get there. Let me just move over to get there. So since you requested for it, let me jump over to BTC USD for you. First, let me set an alert on my trade on silver. I'm going to keep an alert there. And then gold, okay, I already did for gold. Now BTC USD, during the weekend, I was actually waiting for a buy setup from this area here, but I did not get it. Now here's how BTC actually looks on the daily time frame. So looking at this here, we had this support level here. So here was the support level on BTC on the daily time frame here. Here is a support level. Here is a clear resistance. And now the market is back to the support, break out of the support level. Now it's back to the support level. And what does this mean? When the market breaks out of support and it comes back to the support, it simply means that what? The market is ready to take a sell move. That's the only reason why it will do that. So for that reason, I'm going to go over to the 4 hour time frame. Looking at the 4 hour, it's all very vivid that we are on a downtrend. So clear that BTC is on a downtrend. It might be heading for 40,000. Who knows? Now I'm just going to come over to the 1 hour time frame. Now I'm just trying to identify demand levels here. On the 1 hour time frame, we have a demand level. Very sad. It's quite high though. I say demand level, a supply level. Okay, this one has been violated. The market has violated this particular one here. So I'm going to get rid of that and look forward for the next, which is this one here. Okay, the market has already tapped this one. You see, this is what we mean. The market has already mitigated this one as well. So the only supply level we have here is this one at the top. VAR is the only supply we have on BTC USD. So anyone who wants to sell this market needs to be really patient for the market to come back to 59,000. Because that is the only place where I can be assured of a very strong selling level. That is the only one I can assure when it comes to strong selling power is from the 59,000 level. Any other level here will be on a very higher risk trade to take. Yeah, we have a supply from there. And then if you look at here as well, you can also see a demand here. So now when I see supplies and demand like this, in this sort of market, in market like metals, indices, and then and crypto, when I see them like this, I do take them as well. So for example, the way I have this demand here like this and have a supply here like this, and it shows that there's a huge room between these two places, because I'm expecting the market to get here, and at the same time it shows that if the market comes here, it's still going to push back upward. So if BTC eventually trades into this level here and it gives me a bullish close like this, I'm still going to take the buy from here and the target this very top here as my overall take profit, with here being my take profit 1. Now the reason why I do this is that there's a lot of room for the market to travel. So if the market did not get to that my supply level before coming downwards, and I still believe that that's a very good supply level on a higher time frame that's likely to play out, I'm going to take the trade. So for that reason, I'm going to take BTC from here. So if BTC comes to 55,218 level, then it's a good buy. Now when I'm taking this sort of buys, I go with a very tight stop loss position for security reasons. So if I'm taking this BTC, I'll keep my stop loss right here. We are entering at 55.203. Our stop loss right at 54.768. And then our take profit comes at this overall top here. Here becomes our overall take profit. Here is your take profit 1. This high here is your take profit 1. And then here becomes your overall take profit. This is simply all I can see here, because if you remove this support level that the market is coming back to retest, we can see that the market has given us a market shift to the upside already at this point also. So it's something you can also consider. So for that reason, I'm just waiting for this market to come back down here, and then I'm going to take the buy from that level. Now you can see I just turned on the 200 moving average right now. The 200 moving average shows that when the market comes back here, it's going to take a buy. Now you see, this is the best thing when it comes to setting up a trade, is when your trade setup actually matches with the indicator. Now this is a 200 moving average, which shows that it's a longer time frame moving average, not some random minute moving average. So here is it for BTC USD. So BTC USD, personally, I'll be waiting for a buy at 55.203, or I'll be waiting to take sell at 59.023.46. Those are just the two levels that I'll be looking at for, as you can see right here on this chart. So you can have, if you have any pair you want me to look into, freely drop it down here. I'm actually going to look into it. So now next up, let me go. So I'm just going to put an alert on USD, BTC USD. I'm going to keep my alert at this point here. Okay, the market is far away, so I'll just observe it. I'll set the alert and probably US30. US30 might give me a stronger trading opportunity. So now let me come over to US30. This was our trade on US30 last week. The market avoided our position. So now let's look at the new market phase. I'm just going to get rid of this alarm. So here's US30 on the daily time frame. It's an uptrend, breakout structure here, and then the last breakout structure came at this level here on the daily time frame, which shows that there's some power to the upside. If we can create a breakout structure on the daily time frame, simply means there's still some power to the upside. But then let's look at the overall movement recently. Recently, it's been giving us some shenanigan movements. A major market shift to the downside. And then 4 hour, let's see what the 4 hour is giving to us. Is this supply level being used? Nope, the supply level isn't mitigated yet. So here's a supply level here that is not yet being mitigated. So I'll come over to the 30-minute time frame, and then the 30-minute time frame here becomes the supply level. Good. Remember, the market gave us the last market shift to the downside here. Give us a break of structure here. And then around this area here, it gave us something more of a triple top, even though it did not complete. Yeah, you can see top 1, top 2, top 3, a triple top here. And then this triple top just aligned with a supply level. So if US30 eventually trades back here, so I'm just going to mark here as my so I'm going to take it to the extreme one. Now the reason why I see that I modify my supply or demand levels on the 30-minute time frame, if there is any, simply because the market will always take out every supply or demand level that it has created. It will likely mitigate almost all of them whilst it's making its movement. So that's the reason why when I draw it on the one hour time frame, I still go down to the 30-minute to modify it to make it smaller, and then that also gives you a smaller stop loss position. So for this one, if this market eventually comes back here, this supply level you see here is just a trap. The market is going to wipe it out. So from here, we are waiting for this market to pull back here, give us a bearish close. We take the sell downwards. That's simply the structure we are looking forward to. So taking a sell here, my stop loss right above this top here right now, and then my take profit 1:2, take profit 1, because this is the current low that it is. So I normally use the recent lows as my take profit ones, and then overall take profit falls as low as this point here. That becomes my overall take profit on USD US30. So you enter at, now when it comes to US30, the values are different from prop firm to prop firm, from broker to broker. So make sure that you observe it at your own broker. The only thing you can do here is that you can simply calculate the pips difference from my entry, your entry, and all of that. So you can look for, when you go, regardless of your broker, regardless of your prop firm, when you go over to the 30-minute time frame, you are still going to see this demand data, this supply area that I've identified here. Now the values don't matter. Just identify the supply area and then use these following values. Now you can see my entries at 40,959. Now on some of you, your prop firms might be showing 60,000 at that level. It doesn't really matter. Just take a look at the supply area that I've identified. That supply there, and then my take profit is at 40,202. That's a take profit because we are taking a sell. And then my stop loss is at 41,040. Now what this simply is that what you can simply do is that you identify the supply level like I did, and then you look at the distance from here to my stop loss position. That is about 83 pips, which is 0.20% movement, just 0.2% movement. And then you look at the take profit also. You can identify this low on your 30-minute time frame. So you are using 80 pips for a solid 769 pips movement. So you simply have to mark out your target like this. This is simply it. So whether your values are different or not, it doesn't really matter, because I'm personally trading two different prop firms and then a different and a live account as well. Now all those three accounts, they often give me different figures when it comes to US30. So this is simply what I do. I simply identify this level across all of them. Just look for this level here. Once the market triggered it on trading view, I just go over there, take it, put my normal risks ratio there, and then put my take profit targets. I know the value, so I don't type the value over there. I simply look at this point over there on that prop firm or the brokerage, and then I get to adjust it. So if you're asking me the prop firm I'm personally using, I'm using Maven prop firm and then Blueberry. I'm using Maven and Blueberry funded. So those are the prop firms that I'm personally using. Now if you come over to the brokerage, you can actually go for SNES or this FBS. Those are the ones I personally have used. So if you want to use SNES, I'll be dropping a link to SNES down in the video description. Know that no one is sponsoring this video. I'm just recommending the service I personally use, SNES FBS. Now that is for US30. Next up, let's take a look at UK100. But before that, let me see if there's any comment here. Okay, so there's no comment here so far. So now let me go straight to UK100. So let me keep my alert here, because I enjoy trading US30. I enjoy trading US30 a lot. Man, UK100 looks like a pure problem. Let me just wipe out everything. Look at it on the 4-hour. On the 4-hour, the market is a downtrend, so this one there's no much to actually break. Let me just take a look at the daily time frame first. Well, it doesn't really look like the downtrend I thought. So UK100 is in between these levels like this. Let me look at the 4-hour time frame. Now the 4-hour time frame, we have this market shift, which has shown that, come on, there's a downtrend movement here. And then over here as well, a break of structure. And at the same time, this market has used a wick to break out of this level. Really funny level though. But looking at this level in general, UK100 is giving that sell vibe. Let me look at the 1-hour time frame as my final judgment. There's a supply right here. Look at this supply, and then this supply has a supply right here also. So as usual, let me use my 30-minute time frame to identify those supplies there. At the 30 minutes, none of them worth it. Yep, UK100, take it from here. On the over here, here's the next supply we have here. Look at it on the 30 minutes. If it can be minimized, yes, it can. So on UK100, we'll be taking a sell from here. We'll be considering taking sells from this point here. Here's the liquidity level right here. Here we have another internal market shift after the market tried making an upward movement. So yeah, we'll simply wait for UK100 to come back to 8,284.2 level, and that gives us a bearish close on the 30 minutes or 1-hour time frame as usual. And then we'll quickly grab our sell stop loss right here. Take profit 1 at the recent low. Final take profit at this area that I marked out here. And 1:10 on UK100. Yeah, these ones are very easy for UK100 to do, even though it doesn't really move that fast. But these are not big deals for UK100. So here is it. As you can see, look at your 30-minute time frame. You are going to see a supply level. Mark that supply level and then wait for the market to get into it. It gives you a bearish close, and then you get in there and then target the recent low, which is this last bullish week here, as your stop loss, as your first take profit 1, and then your overall take profit comes at 8.118.2. That becomes your final take profit level. Yeah, for those of you asking if I run mentorship, yeah, if you want a one-on-one with me, I actually do that. So to contact me, you can actually join the Telegram channel over there. This for safety reason, you can join the Telegram channel, and then just drop a message in the Telegram channel and I'm going to reply you. So for that, let me actually show you how you can do that. Let me get a link over here for the Telegram for you. You see the link I dropped right now? Use that specific link to join the Telegram channel. Use that link to join the Telegram channel. Now inside that Telegram channel, all you can simply do to contact me is that you can just click on the group description here. You can see channel info. Once you click on the group description, it will bring you over here. You can see formerly Perez Hustle. Only DM me at God the blogger one on Telegram, or you can contact me on Instagram also at God the mayor one. So for example, if you click on this first one here, it will take you straight into my own inbox here, and here is how my profile looks. Like I can actually view my own profile or what. So yeah, that's simply how you can actually contact me right there. Just join the Telegram channel, and then that will becomes everything else will become really easy for you to do. So next off is simply US oil. Well, no need to stress myself on US oil. This is one thing I love about this market. This market is so humble and straightforward. So many breakup structures coming from the upside, but I'm going to focus on these recent ones. And then this gives us a solid supply here. This minor push here as your area of liquidity. So we can look forward to take sales on US oil when the market gets to the 69.60 level. Take a sell, keep your stop loss at 70.21. Your take profit one at 67.11. Overall take profit. Let me look at the hourly time frame. I guess that could be the overall take profit looking at the current market movement. Yeah, target here as your overall take profit following the current market movement. So once the market gets here, you take your sell. Take your sell here and then target this 67.11 as your overall take profit. Now when the market gets there, you can do whatever thing you want with yours. Like for me, if the market gets here, I can decide just to go break even to see if the market is still going to continue moving. So yeah, that is the only supply. And then this other one also here. So yeah, each of them, one of them will surely play out. That's why I use tight stop loss position. So in case one of them fail, I'll look out for the other one. So but this one is highly trusted considering this formation here, this little range market that the market is trying to create here. Once it breaks out of this range, tap in here. That will be a form of a fake out, and then to quickly rush back down. So here's my setup on US oil. So I'm waiting to sell at 69.67 and then take my take profit at 67.11 and then my stop loss at 70.21. So yeah, it's almost end of our streaming time already, almost 1 hour already, and I've dropped a lot of pairs here for you to actually look into. So let me just take a look at my alert. I have US oil, I have silver, I have gold, I have GBP card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then yeah. So I'll simply have my 5 trade of the week. UK 100, US 100. Still didn't come to our entry throughout last week, but because US 30, I won't waste my time analyzing this market again, because I already did for US 30. Ethereum USD. Okay, so this trade is already running. I actually did this across the weekend on Ethereum USD. So this one is already running, so I'm not going to stress myself. Now, I'm not sure I have a trade on Euro here. Euro GBP. Okay. And then GBP AUD. Nothing yet. So hello guys, that's all of it for this week. That's all of it for today. Now, if any of these trading opportunities play out, I'm going to share it right there with you. As usual, I normally document my trade, and from now on, I'll be doing a weekend live streaming. Every weekend, I'll also be coming live to be giving you the outcome of all our trades across the week. So I normally record all our trade here. Let me come over to Notion. So on Notion, you can see, okay, these are backtesting data. So trade record. Since we resumed our live stream back in August, we've been on a good foot. A total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 trades shared. Out of the 9 trade, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, out of the 9 trade, we won 6, lost 1. This one here, we couldn't get the entry because we missed out. And then BTC USD that day went on break even. So we've been on the front foot since then. This to tell you that what every single signal I share here with you, it's not just a random signal. These are trades I personally also take right here with you. So these were the ones from last week. I lost the one on silver that I showed you earlier on during the live streaming. So yeah, hello guys, this is simply all. And please remember, every Tuesday we'll come on live, and then from now on, every Saturday also, Friday or Saturday we'll also be coming on live as well for a trade recap to see how our trade went during the week, for those of you who will be interested in seeing it. So yeah, have a lovely day. If you want to contact me, you can also join my Telegram channel, drop a message there, and then I'm going to reply you in the Telegram channel. Please, when you get in there, if anybody DMs you, don't follow them up. I'm not going to DM you first. I'm only going to show you how to contact me, which is what I just showed right now. It's my group description. My contact details are right in there. So have a lovely day. Bye. That's exactly 1 hour of streaming. You're answering time, please. Time for, is it time that I'll be live? Okay, so for every time, I only do my live streams on the, I like doing my live stream during the UK session, which is anytime from 8 a.m. UK time going. That is the time I like doing my live streams. So have a lovely day. Bye. See you all in my next live stream.